Hey everybody, how's it going? NasalCactus here, coming to you today with another Destiny video. So yeah, this is going to be kind of a quick baseline video. I wanted to take a moment to just kind of run through things before we really step into this world of trying to become a better video game player and make sure that the MLG horns sound all the time. I'm not going to make an impression of the MLG horn sounds because that would just be super embarrassing for me. But anyway, yeah. So today I wanted to run through a couple of quick things, and really it's just all loadout stuff. So for the most part, I run hand cannon, sniper rifle, rocket launcher on Destiny. For the most part, as far as gear is concerned, I usually run raid gear, which I think that you can see in some of my other videos. And some of this footage today I have decided to run with the Crest of Alpha Loopy just because of its quick res abilities, especially in something like skirmish. It definitely helps to have that chest piece when you're running a hunter or a titan, and if you're running a warlock, obviously it helps to have the light beyond nemesis, which has the same perk, which allows you to res people faster. So in these videos, I ran 3 different guns as my primary, 2 different guns as my sniper rifle, and 1 different rocket launcher because I landed a new Ash Factory, which was a rocket launcher I had in year 1, but I never really messed with that much. So I wasn't too sure how it would handle in year 2, and I got the Grenadier and Horseshoes and hand grenades, I think is the second perk. It could be something different. I'll adjust that as an annotation on the screen if it is something different. But I remember the rocket launcher being kind of terrible in year 1, and I was like, yeah, well, I'll try it out in year 2 and see how it is. And it's fucking terrible. It's bad. And I only say that for one real reason, and it's because you get 1 rocket in the chamber or in the tube or whatever, and then you only get 1 in your reserve. Compare that to Tomorrow's Answer, which is what I normally run, and you get tripod, and you get 3 rockets right away, and you're good to go. For me personally, that seems like a much better deal, so I think I'm going to run with Tomorrow's Answer. As far as the shotgun, sniper rifle, whatever situation, I've never been a big shotgun fan in Destiny, honestly. I've run Invective sometimes, but that's about it. Right now, though, on this Hunter character, it was a decision between Steel Piercer and the Praetus Revenge. And I have been playing with Praetus a lot, and I made mention in one of my last videos that something about Steel Piercer just did not set well with me. I tried to give it another chance. I really did. I hope that you guys can understand that I really tried to give this sniper rifle another shot. I understand that it's a good sniper rifle, but it's just not for me. It seems a little too quote-unquote heavy. I don't feel like my range of motion is as decent as Praetus Revenge, and so I think that as for my sniper rifle slot, my secondary weapon slot, I'm going to have to run Praetus Revenge moving forward. So that really only leaves the primary slot, and the primary slot was something that I have been debating for a while because in some of my other videos I had used the No Time to Explain. I had used the Villainy, which I talked about and was actually very happy with in one of my last PvP videos. And then I had mentioned giving the Last Word another shot. The Last Word was a gun that in year 1 I absolutely adored. Like, I loved playing PvP with the Last Word. I was never particularly great with it, but I felt like I could be consistent with it, and that was the one thing that I thought was the most important. So when I went into this second year PvP, what am I trying to sort out, I really didn't know what to do because at the start of year 2, the Last Word really wasn't that great, to be honest, and it kind of threw me for a loop. Like, I wasn't entirely sure how to handle that, because I was dying a lot more with it. I felt like I wasn't making as many shots with it. So I kind of abandoned it, to be honest. I didn't know what gun to use. I left it alone for a while, and then on top of that I had the Amanda Holiday quest, where you had to renown in the Crucible using the last word, and that made it almost useless to me, to be totally honest. I didn't want to play with it because it seemed like, well, if I can't get kills with it, or I can't get killed with it, then I don't want to use it, because I wasn't very good with it. So that's what kind of pushed me towards pulse rifles. Over the last week or so, the villainy has really started to let me down, though. The stabilization is amazing, but when it comes to impact and range, it's just not that great. It feels weak. It feels like I have to spend a lot more time putting rounds into people than is necessary, to be totally honest. The no time to explain I used for a while, but without the arc elemental damage that the Stranger's Rifle used to have, it's really kind of pointless to even run with that weapon. It doesn't give you the added perk of draining people's shields faster or anything like that. So the no time to explain was almost a filler until I figured out what gun I wanted to use in order to progress in the storyline. So that takes us to the wild card, ironically using that term, or coincidentally using that term, the Ace of Spades. I've been using the Ace of Spades a lot. I used it in a really recent Trials of Osiris run, which I'm going to show you guys some footage from that as well. I love this gun. I don't know what it was about it initially. I've had it for a while. The rate of fire, I think, may have been what turned me off to begin with, but after I started using it and I really started to dial in the rate of fire and the impact and the range that the Ace of Spades had compared to the last word, I was just blown away by it. So that seems like that's going to be the primary weapon that I run with at this point. I actually really prefer it, and it's strange because I don't feel like I see a lot of people using the Ace of Spades as their primary weapon, but especially when you're running something like Praetor's Revenge that is not going to res snipe somebody. If you can body shot them and you're decent enough with the Ace of Spades, you can get a second body shot off with that. I mean, that's really all you need. Or if somebody's pushing you, you manage to get a sniper shot, and it's not going to be easy enough to dial in a scope again. The Ace of Spades is not bad to have, so I feel like that's going to be the loadout for me. The Ace of Spades kind of came out of nowhere. I gotta be honest with you. Didn't expect it to be that good, and I didn't expect it to like it as much as I did. But yeah, I think that for now, as we kind of prepare for the next couple of weeks, when I spend some time really prepping for some improvement on Destiny, I think that it's going to be Ace of Spades, Praetor's Revenge, and Tomorrow's Answer. And then as far as the gear is concerned right now, I'm still going to run with the raid gear as far as the helmet, the gauntlets, the boots, the class item, and the artifact are concerned. But I will probably run with the Crest of Alpha Lupi because I've been playing a lot more Skirmish. And I think Skirmish is going to be the game type to go to. Mostly because I like playing it a lot with my friends. But I think that it's also one of the more skillful playlists that's up all the time in comparison to Trials of Osiris, which is only on the weekends. But that is for another video. So, yeah, that's all I got for you tonight. Thank you again so much for sticking around, listening to my Destiny-fueled rants. Yeah, I hope that you guys are as pumped as I am for this next couple of weeks of videos. I'm super excited to spend some time really focusing on getting better. There are times even now when I've been playing and I feel like I've been getting a little bit better at certain things. So I will be posting a video hopefully in the next couple of days that's sort of the baseline video. So that'll give us our stats to build from, and we will go from there. So be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you're seeing, and hopefully we'll have some more again for you soon. Bye!